Let me do a meditation in 5 words or less here. Just show it to you. Okay. You know, some people, they're never going to read a Bible study. There you go. There's a meditation. Let me show you another one. Thank you. Here's another one for the biblical folks. You know, if you look at this right here, for most people, they just walk past that, and that's okay. But when I was in Durango, I really started to hike and do a lot of, extensive hiking, a lot of meditation, deep hikes, a lot of cannabis, really just a lot of soul searching, I found myself in Durango. But I want to keep these simple and these brief because a lot of times on Facebook and with online content, we're basically our attention, and we have attention spans of like mosquitoes a lot of times. And so I'm calling these the Gethsemane trees, and that's its own story. It's from the Bible. It's where Jesus went alone to be with God in nature in a trying time. And I'm calling them Gethsemane trees because if you notice, at least in my world, they're just set up where they form these natural benches where you sit. And the funny thing about sitting on a tree is that it's impossible to not be comfortable on it. I mean, if you look at it, you're like, that does not look comfortable at all. But when you sit on them, trees are just so beautiful. Isn't that beautiful? In fact, I'll take a picture and put that on my Fibonojji Twitter. So tweet me at Fibonojji. A lot of times I'm trying to make these videos so that they bring you a little bit of presence, a little bit of peace, and maybe some LOLs. And so maybe you don't like seagulls, maybe you don't like nature. Go sit on a tree. Just go sit on a tree and be honest with God or Abba or higher power, whatever word you want to choose. Practice, not perfection. These are sayings from the 12. The wisdom of the 12 is timeless. It's for any person. Next time you struggle with something, just think to yourself, well, practice, not perfection. Remember, we gotta strive for progress. Progress, not perfection. Practice, not perfection. Are we making progress? Are we getting better? The 12 talks about leaving relationships in peace, never pieces. You should always make amends to people who harm you. The Bible says, bless those that persecute you. And yesterday I kind of did a little, hopefully an LOL on the power of blessing. I blessed my ex-wife in a civil trial, all kinds of people. You're like, what? He's blessing people? Then I shared a story of where I went to rehab. No, lasted 24 hours. And the thing is, I really want to be a part of healing. I want to live in a healing community. And so I took a job as a house manager in a healing facility on the 12 steps. So they hired me, and little did they realize that I actually take the 12 very seriously. And they didn't. For them, in my opinion, they were just a bunch of insurance people just trying to bang some insurance copay. The thing is, I take healing seriously. Gethsemane, we all have Gethsemanes. You're like, Gethsemane what? Just Google it, dude. It's a great story, Abba. Abba. Abba is a very interesting word. And it means relationship in its purest form. Abba. I'm sure it means other things. But there's all kinds of words for God. There's Jehovah, El Shaddai, Emmanuel, Adonai, Gethsemane, there's all kinds of words. Golgotha. But then there's Abba.